Hey there, everybody. How you doing? Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Today is Monday, February 1st, 2021. First of all, I want to say thank you for watching our YouTube video here. I appreciate your support. Remember to check below in the text area. We have, click on that little show more. I think it's a show more, just some words there. But we've got some free ebooks down there you might want to check out if you never have, and if you don't have them. And, well, again, just thank you for your support. Appreciate you watching our videos. So, let me get on the SPY real quick here. I'll talk about the market real fast. So, the SPY kind of held in there today, but I'm not sure it did anything fantastic. I'm still under a little bit of caution here. Our Trendicator is still green, red. T-line is right at the Trendicator. Price is below the Trendicator. The positive is we're above that 50-period moving average here. That's a positive. And today wasn't too bad, not too bad, but we're going to really need to see that follow through. And honestly, I would like to see it above 380.10. Now that doesn't mean that we need to follow through tomorrow. Right away above that, but you know, show us some love here in the market, and then maybe the next day. That would make me pretty happy. FNGU did close above the T-line. Trendicator is back green, so this right here makes me pretty happy. Keep in mind that Amazon and Google report tomorrow after the market closes, so that could cause some changes in the market. Real quick, look at VXX. VXX, anything above 1880, I'm going to look at this as a bullish chart. And if for a moment, if we just forget that it's VXX, let's just think of it as a chart. And the reason I say that is a lot of times I see people that ignore that, or they pay too much attention to it, and they just don't want to look at the chart because of what it is. But if we take this, you can see we've got a low. You can see we rallied up to a high, pulled back to a higher low, rallied up to a higher high, pulled back to a higher low, went up to a higher high, and we've pulled back to a higher low. Again, let's forget about what chart it actually is. Most of us would be tripping over our shorts to be looking at this chart for a long. So this chart right here gives me a ton of caution, a ton of it. And so anything over this 1880, I'm going to look at this as a bullish chart. Not that today was any kind of entry. We didn't buy it or anything like that. I'm just looking at it as a bullish chart. If we take a look at the weekly chart, daily chart, getting way ahead of myself here. If we take a look at the daily chart, you can see that we've been up here over that 50-period moving average before, a lot of times right there. And each time it has failed. Well, for some reason, it just looks like it's a little stronger this time, and I'm just being a little bit more cautious on this. So, below that 1880, I would suspect we test the 50, and then that might give us a chance to fail. But anything above 1880, I'm going to look at that as pretty much on the bullish side. There we go. Here's the rounded bottom breakout chart, because that's what this is, rounded bottom breakout. And we've moved right up to that dotted deuce area, so it's pretty normal to have a little pullback, a little bit of a rest once we get up there, and that's exactly what's happening. So honestly, I'm being a little cautious here because of that chart. There's some things in the market that looks maybe a little on the bullish side. So when you get this yin and yang, this pull and push, that's a sign for some caution, volatility. And you know, I know that we as traders, we like volatility. We just want to be careful just how much we wish for. Maybe a bunch of it is not what we want. So anyway, there's my 2 cents on the market. Now let's look at some trades that we might be looking at for trading. FUBO. Fubo had a great day today. Overall, pretty nice chart here. Rally up. Here we've pulled back, and you can see how that bottom's being formed. You can see how we have a low, a high to a low, to a higher high, to a higher low. We've broken out to a higher high, and we've made this bullish W pattern right here. Here's the bullish W pattern right there. Also, there'll be, if you check below in that the text area below, I think it's two words, learn more or see more or something like that. Click on that and it'll open the chat up where you can see that. But we have a bullish W pattern ebook in there that you might like, free of charge. So jump down there and grab it. And don't forget to subscribe to us, okay? Please. Anyway, from here we've got a low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. This starts working out. So I'm kind of thinking it just might want to retest that top. And from that top, there's plenty room for this to move up higher. But let's do this one step at a time. So there's a good chance this meets or runs up there toward that $62 area, and that would give us about a $10 move on this. Anything below 45.25, I wouldn't be so bullish on this. Anything above that, I'm going to be bullish on it. And I think what we're going to look for is a buy inside the buy box, and then we'll adjust the stop based on where we buy the chart, if we buy the chart. Another one is DQ. DQ's been in a nice trend, and I always love a chart that well, here, let's start with that breakout right here. Here we go from a low to a high, high, low, high, low. That's doing just what we like to see in charts. Today, we overcame Friday's low down here to the Trendicator. Nice bullish candle, closed over the T-line. We do have a little wicky top up here, so we're going to keep that in our eyesight. With that said, I think something in this area right here between in the green box here would make for a fairly good entry. Anything below $90.65, my bullish attitude toward this chart would go away. Now, there's also, if we break out, there's also a chance we look at a buy up here on that breakout, and then we'll adjust the stop on that as well. ALT, nice overall bottom here on ALT. Also, if you take a look at this, if we think of this right here as a head, and then if we think of this over here, all this right here as a shoulder, and then we could look at this over here. Let's do it that way. And then look at all this over here as a shoulder as well. Nice little choppy, gotta admit, kind of choppy, but the chart pattern is there. And now we've broken out, we've come back and tested, and now we have broken back up above that line right here, which this line should be red. There we go. Below about $15 or $14.95 here. I won't be so bullish on this chart. Right now, I'll only be bullish if we stay above that line, and then we'll look for an entry in the buy box like always. And like always, what we're going to do is take profits off as we move up into strength, and just keep adding to that road to wealth account. JMIA, it took everything, every fiber from me from buying this today toward the end of the day, and I just decided, no, you know what, I think I'm going to pass on that for now. Let's see what this does tomorrow, below 58 and a quarter. I will not be bullish on it at this time. Anything in this buy box area, I will consider that as to be a bullish and a possible buy. If we end up buying it, then we'll adjust the stop accordingly, and then we'll take profits into strength as it moves up toward 80 bucks or 97 bucks. You can see this has been in a nice little trend here. Here we've rallied up. There we go. We've pulled back, and here we start making a nice little nice little chart pattern moving sideways, kind of a little pop out of the box chart pattern. Another chart is Upwork. Now, for those that follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, which I think I put it on Twitter, LinkedIn, but I know it's on our Hit and Run Candlesticks Facebook page. I put the Upwork chart up there here a couple weeks ago, and that would have probably put it maybe, I don't know, somewhere, let's see here, somewhere in this area, maybe, something like that, maybe even over here. Anyway, it's there if you want to check it out on the Hit and Run Candlesticks Facebook page. And what I did is drew something like this up to about this $52.30 area. And that's right where it's headed now. Looks to me like we've a good day today, good support over that 42.90 area. So I'm still looking at that as a target area. Anything below 42.90, I'm not going to be so keen on the trade. Anything above that, I'm cool with, and we'll be looking for a buy. We do not own this, and we'll be looking for a buy inside the buy box. Okay, another chart we have is VIAC. This is a pretty darn good looking chart. Nice little rally up. Typical stair step type chart pattern. Here's, your bullish step. Here's your bullish step up, and then this would be the bullish step up, and now we're looking for this to be the bullish step up. So far doing fantastic. Not a bullish engulf today. We did come back and test the lows. We closed well over the T-line, which I think is positive. Anything below 48.45, I don't think the chart would be in my buy area then. Would not be so bullish on it, not until it comes back a little bit. A little pullback into the buy box, I think, would be thumbs up for us. So we'll be watching this pretty close on the way up, and then take profits as we move up. XBI. Now we did buy some of this going into the close here, and before I talk about this, I'm going to remind everybody that we have some bullish setups here that we're looking at, but it's all going to be dependent on the market. Is the market going to be at our back? Is it going to have our back? Is it going to help us with our trades, or is it going to hinder us? So, so say we buy this, which we did. Say we buy this. If the market turns sour, I'm not sure we're going to stay in it. And I only want to be in a trade when the market is going in our desired direction. So I'm going to need to see the market help us out a little bit. So right now, which I don't know why, maybe I didn't finish this one. Let me move this out. Like I say, I don't think I did this right. Now here, let me start this over. Let's delete this. There we go. We'll leave that one up there. So that's too low for a stop. So I think around 155.85. Yeah, 155.85. Anything above that line, I'll look at this as being bullish. A possible add to if we pull back into this green box area, and let's see if we can't get up into the let's see if this can't get near that 167.45 area. That's possible. There we go. Let's call it 165. That would be a $10 move here. So we'll watch for that. And then, like always, we'll take profits on the way up into strength. Alrighty. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching our video. I appreciate it. Leave us comments below. We love that. Give us a thumbs up. Love that. Check out the free ebooks down below. And, well, we'll see you in the trading room, okay? You guys all take care. Thank you so much. Again, we'll see you.